Do you want to know the difference between churches in Nigeria and churches in England? If you're interested in this topic, you are in the right place. Hold up, give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they stare still on taking literal. Punchlines go lateral. Maximum damage.
Hello guys, how na day? Okay, I owe you guys an apology. Okay, please forgive me. Usually we release videos every day, so we release content every day, but I haven't uploaded new content for the last 3 days. Hold up, before you crucify me guys, hold up, have a good explanation. My mom has been very ill. My mom underwent a surgical procedure and I had to pause my business. I had to stop everything I was doing and I had to stay with her through the process of her recovery. So she's in recovery now. We've left the hospital, now we're in her house. So I left my family, left my home, and I moved in with my mom so I could look after her. So look at this, the background is different. So I'm not in my house. So please, I hope you forgive me. So let's go back to the content. Like I said in the introduction, are you interested in knowing the difference in churches in Nigeria as opposed to churches in England? I am a Catholic because I'm a Catholic boy, so I'm going to talk from the standpoint of Catholicism. Now, in Nigeria, we're used to, maybe I'll call it very colorful masses. So you have masses where the hymns and the choruses, the choir sing in different languages. In England, it's very different. In England, in fact, I barely heard the choir sing. Instead of singing, what they play are musical instruments. So the piano, the tambourine, the harp. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very surreal experience. It was very different. I really enjoyed it. Let's say you wanna usher in the priest, the entrance rites, you just hear instruments. It's like you're back in the Shakespearean times. It was so good to hear. It felt so good. And during the offering, you hear instrumentals, different type of sounds. It was so much fun. The masses in Nigeria are a little bit rigid. They're quite rigid. So during the sermon, the priest is delivering his sermon. There's very little to no movement. You stay seated down. During the communion rites, you stay seated or you kneel down, you stand up, no movement at all. In fact, if it's being filmed, they stop all video capture and stuff like this. In England, I'll tell you something funny that happened during England. There was this boy who had a mental problem. I think he had one of them syndromes. If you looked at his face, you could tell that he wasn't okay. Now, this boy was just roaming around the church. He climbs the pulpit, touches the face of the priest, goes to different members of the audience, the parishioners, touches their face, goes to the choir, plays the instrument. He was just in free spirit, and you could tell he was not well, but he was just moving around, having fun, playing around. He goes to the priest is preaching, he touches the priest's face, the priest just looks at him and smiles and continues preaching. In Nigeria, no. No, it doesn't happen. So in Nigeria, when you see people like that, what you're gonna hear is, "Who has this boy? Come get this boy now." So it's a little bit more rigid. It's very rigid. So in England, it's kind of free, it's open, people don't really care about this kind of stuff. But in Nigeria, people really care about their priest and how the masses are organized or delivered. Now, let's go to the priest. In England, I noticed that after masses, the priest stands at the entrance of the church and he shakes every parishioner. He shakes, "Oh, Mr. Chu, how are you? How is your daughter? Is she well now? Oh, Madam Philippa, oh my God, how is it going? It's been ages. Why haven't you been coming for masses?" Blah, blah, blah. So he knows his parishioners, so he shakes them hand by hand. There are photo opportunities where you stand with the priest and take pictures. In Nigeria, when the priest finishes his mass, the celebration of mass, he goes with the altar servers and they go to the back, I think somewhere in the sacristy, and they take up their habits, and that's it. So if parishioners want to see the priest, that's where it happens, out of earshot of all the parishioners. So in England, the priest is striking is more open to communicating with the parishioners than those in Nigeria. Now let's talk about the reverend sisters and nuns. In England, I noticed that the nuns are more active in the celebration of masses. You see them at the altar, they're sitting down beside the priest, they deliver communion with the priest. They kind of have almost the same rights as the priest, almost. I didn't say the same, but almost. But in Nigeria, they sit with the rest of the audience. They also administer communion. So during communion, you're going to see the nuns in the pulpit or on the altar side of things, and they're giving out communion to different parishioners. But in England, I get the feeling that it's more open. Okay? So, I am not what you might call a religious person. I'm not religious, I'm more spiritual. I believe in the act of doing good to my fellow man as opposed to the religious way of doing it, so doing it for other people to see or doing it to get recognition. I do things quite different. The reason why I decided to shoot this video or shoot this content today is I know today is a Sunday and most people in Nigeria are going to church. And even probably some Indians also who are Christians, or some English people who are Christians, or Americans or Canadians who are Christians are also going to church. So I just thought to shoot this video to tell you the difference between going to masses in Nigeria as opposed to going to masses or going for masses in England or any other country. So I hope this was informative to you. I hope you had fun. If you did have fun and you found this video useful, I want you to go down there, down, smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so when we drop this content, you are in the know and you can watch it as it being released, okay? Give this video a thumbs up if you found the information shared in this video useful. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @FuseChronicles. Ask me any question you want. Find out whatever you want to know about living abroad or living in Nigeria. Maybe you're coming into Nigeria to live. Ask me whatever you want. And I want you, and you all to be good. And I want you all to be safe out there. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.